What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about glazing. Glazing is a process that you can go through on cabinet doors or furniture where you want to make it look older than it is. So that's what we're doing in the kitchen that we're currently working on, and we're using a Renner breakaway glaze. And I wanted to talk about one, how easy this is to do, but also I want to show how you can make it look more realistic, because I think the key to doing glazing or distressing is making it look natural. You don't want somebody to look at something and say, oh, that has been distressed. You want it to look like it happened naturally over time. So we've got our cabinet door here, and this has been primed and painted, and it's ready to go. We haven't sanded again because we don't want our breakaway glaze to stick in all of the sanding scratches that we will make later. So I just use a little artist brush and get a little bit of glaze on there. You don't need a tremendous amount. And first go into your deep grooves. And again, you want it to be kind of light because you're going to wipe away most of this anyways. Doesn't matter if you go outside the groove like I just did, that'll wipe right off. Okay, so we've got our main groove there. So the next place we want to go is inside of our miters. And the reason we do this is because, you know, if you've got a raised panel door especially, and over the years you clean it, when you wipe around in here, there's going to be maybe some grime that gets kind of left in those grooves. So that's our next step. Now the next thing we want to look at is, okay, this is the bottom of the door and this is the top. Think about where dust would naturally fall on the door. So we've got spot right here where dust will naturally collect, and a spot right here. And we want to put a little glaze there, like that's what we're, like that's what actually happened. Now I'm using this is a piece of an old t-shirt, and we've got it pretty good and damp, and then I've got another dry piece of t-shirt here, and we're going to wipe this back. And you want to wipe it back pretty hard. You don't want it to look brushed on because you want it to look natural, right? So you're going to wipe this back so there's just a little bit left. And all those grooves. You can see right here in this one where there's really hardly anything left, and that's okay. That's what we're going for. You'll be able to see it. Well, actually, once we finish all of these doors, we will put a clear coat over this, so we'll have to sand everything and put a clear coat. And that's just going to protect the glazing so that when our client is cleaning their kitchen, they don't accidentally remove the glaze, because that would defeat the purpose. If you've got spots that seem kind of dark, you can just kind of wad your rag up and squeeze it in there. And you can just keep wiping until you're happy with it. Some people may like more or less glaze than this. Everybody's different. But I really think no matter what, you want to try and keep it looking natural so that it actually makes sense. You'll see where I didn't wipe that off in time. Got a little smudge there. I don't like that. I'm going to wipe it back. A couple places there. Here. Dry it off one more time. And this one's ready to go.